Hey, it's been a year. um, it's a little messy right now because I'm organizing a lot of stuff, but it's not gonna stop me. Um, give me here. Let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. Probably should turn off the light. All right, it might be also slightly messy in here, but it will be better than nothing. Let me tilt that up a little more. Hopefully it won't fall over. What an amazing week it's been for me. I sincerely hope it's been a wonderful, life-changing, challenging, but growing year for all of you. I just finished writing my first email. It's late. I should be in bed, but I took like 5-hour, 4-hour, maybe 3-hour nap earlier today, so I'm confident once again in my ability to wake up in the morning at 6:30 and get started with my day, like usual. I don't worry. These aren't my garments. I'm wearing undershirt like usual. Yeah, it's been a great week. So I hope it's been a great year for you. This will go up January 24th, 2023. About 359 days-ish from now. Yeah, a lot has probably changed. I bet Will has a killer mustache by now. Braden probably has a full goatee. Ben's probably got a full beard and neck beard too. He might take pride in the neck beard. I don't know. And I probably haven't talked with, in person, my companion Elder Powell in probably around 10, 11 months. So that sucks because he's a great guy. I mean, the same goes for everyone else. The sisters and the elders in my district. It's unfortunate, but I hope to reconnect with them when I get back from my mission. I sincerely do hope that I get to reconnect with them, especially the easy ones, like the people who live in Utah, like the 2 elders, and I know a few sisters live in Utah, and it'd be nice to get to know them and to hang out. Yeah, what an amazing week. I don't want to quite preach as much as I did in the last video, where basically I just talked for 30 minutes about my testimony, and that was probably a little too much even for members of the church, but who knows, maybe that helped someone who really needed it. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm so filled with happiness, and especially for my teachers and for the environment that's cultivated by them and by everyone else. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. It's only 1 week. I'm probably gonna have, bad experiences or whatnot in my mission, but you can't really know how good things are unless you feel the bad. You don't know that you're on the mountain peak if everything is a mountain peak. You gotta see the valleys, you gotta see the crevasses, the ravines, and the canyons. And right now, I feel like I'm at Lookout Point, like I'm on top of Ben Lomond, like I'm on Mount Zion, and I'm about to unfurl a banner. As usual, I did not prepare anything to talk about. I know I need to get this one done. I need to get my 1.5 years into my mission, and I need to get the month before I come home video. So there's 3 videos that I still need to make. This one will cut out one of them, so I'll have 2 more videos after this, probably. Maybe more, I don't know. So 2 more videos that are released, which means I think I have like 8 days to do so, because I'm not leaving next Sunday. I'm leaving the Tuesday after next, so not in 2 days, but in about 9 days or so will be my departure date. So I have about 7 or 8 days to get 2 more videos recorded and scheduled to release while I'm out. Which means that the next video should come out July, the same time as the 6 months one, just a year from there, so it should be July 24th, 2023. It's crazy. 2 years. It's oh man, I'm so excited. This week alone has been flown by, but pero it's been amazing. I feel so happy. I can't wait. I can't wait to have the rest of my life be blessed by this. Man. I realized today a couple more things that I'm gonna miss on my mission that I'm not worried about. It's just funny that like I'm gonna miss. I haven't watched the Book of Boba Fett yet, which means that I shouldn't watch it, which means that I won't watch it while I'm still at home, and I'm also gonna miss the Obi-Wan Kenobi show that's gonna come out. I'm gonna miss In Space with Markiplier, which I've been looking forward to ever since he teased it, and I've been looking forward to the next installment ever since A Heist with Markiplier came out. I'm postponing college for 2 years, and I'm postponing relationships for 2 years. I'm postponing friendships. Friendships I'm pretty much keeping no matter what. Even if friends move away from Utah, they're friends for life. Like, everyone from Chris, Brandon, Bryson, Pierce, to friends that I've had for the majority of my life, like Taj, Ellie, and Braden, and then the middle ground people like Ben and Will, all of whom I consider the best of friends for me, and I wouldn't trade them for nearly anything, save it be, guaranteed eternal salvation. And I don't think that trade would ever happen. So I'm grateful that my friends, no matter where they might be right now, 6 months before I come home, are there to stay. They're my friends. They're my friends forever. So, yeah, But yeah, I'm missing a lot. I'm missing a lot. But right now, let me re-say that though. I'm missing a lot of things. But emphasis is not on the word missing. I'm missing a lot of things. Not I'm missing a lot of things. I genuinely don't care that I haven't played like video games in a week. Like I binge played Minecraft a couple weeks ago, or a week and a half-ish ago. But I don't care. I don't care that I'm missing that anymore. I'll probably miss it in like a month or whatever. I'll probably miss it when I'm in Mexico. But like I'm just there's so much more fun stuff that I'm doing, or at least more memories that I'm making. Not to diss on Minecraft and playing video games. That stuff's great. I enjoy that. There's a reason why I played video games from 2016 to 2022, like every other day of the week, even when I had homework and tests and studying that I needed to do. The same goes for D&D. The reason why I played that game was because of my friends. I loved them and I wanted to spend time with them. So even during AP testing season, I enjoyed studying and then being like, okay, let's take 1 week break so that I can study really well. But but let's play next week, so yeah, I can't wait to get back and keep friendships alive, and then make new ones. Heck, even make a relationship, and I'll be all the better at it after my mission. I'll have a better understanding of what eternal marriage is like, and or not what it's like, but what it truly means. Just the wonderful things of the gospel. I learned a cool thing from a talk that I watched last night or this morning, or it might have been yesterday morning, of the gospel. The word gospel comes from the words good news. So missionaries of every faith way back when would say, we come to share, or we come to bring good news. This is the good news. So my good news is always of the gospel. As such it is named. So it was something kind of fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying this home MTC experience. Kind of getting used to the schedule of a missionary, but also it's a transition period between normal everyday life and playing video games a lot and seeing my family all the time to, okay, now you have study time, you now have companion study, you have a massive responsibility to you, your companion, and the Lord. And then eventually I'll be on a mission, and I won't see my family physically. Like, I'll video chat, whatever, but I won't see my family physically or my friends physically for 2 years. And although that sucks, that it's unfortunate, it's extremely unfortunate that it must be that way. But the blessings of focusing on what I need to be doing and what I want to do with my life, it's incredible that I have the opportunity to focus and do what I've always wanted to do, and that's serve a mission. And despite the fact that it's going to be hard sometimes, I'm glad I'm able to do this. Not to mention, I also have the benefit of cookies for now, and all the water I could ever drink, and a myriad of books, basic core, Born to Change the World, the scriptures, the hymns. I have all these things here just to prove that I'm not a terrible person. No, I have them in reach too. I can show them too. But the fact that I have these things with which to change my life a little bit and to change the lives of others, but to get started with that and make me comfortable here, make me comfortable being a missionary before I'm actually out in the field. It's a nice transition period, so for that I'm grateful. With all my love and respect, I hope that I don't come back to a couple of my cousins. I kind of hope that I'm gonna leave on my mission, be out, and while I'm out, around this time period, I would guess, there's gonna be a couple missions that my cousins have been on that I wasn't able to be at their farewell, that I wasn't able to be at their departure gate, that I wasn't able to be with them on a P-Day while they were in MTC, while they're in home MTC. And so for that, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be there. If I was lucky, maybe I caught it on like a Zoom meeting or something. But yeah. With all my love and respect, I hope I missed you. I hope I didn't get the opportunity to be there, because it means you're making, from what I can tell, one of if not the best decisions you can ever make with your life. Second only perhaps to marriage and who to marry. Because that's incredibly important as well. And I don't even have a testimony of that yet. I'm believing in that. I have faith in that. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm probably gonna miss. I don't even know. I haven't been thinking about what I'm gonna miss at all. It's been nothing. It's been nonstop gospel stuff and nonstop um, just um, feeling peace and happiness. Um, and of course, I do miss my friends. I miss hearing. It's only been a week, so I know I'm gonna miss them even more after a month, after 6 months, after now a year when this video comes out. I'm gonna miss a lot of really small things like um, the sound of Will's keyboard, or the sound of Braden and Alex's fan, or um, uh, the sound of Brandon's microphone when he starts talking because he has to turn it on or whatever. The pop that it makes. I'm gonna miss Ben's newfound laugh. I'm gonna miss Chris's jokes and references to Star Trek. I'm gonna miss my mom's hugs and goodnight hugs and wishes, and I'm gonna miss my dad's caring and firm words. I'm gonna miss the feeling of security, of being at home and feeling like nothing can ever happen to me. I'm gonna miss that feeling of immunity, or at least the false sense of immunity, where I'm gonna be on the streets or on the dirt paths and roads, where I'm not gonna be enclosed by my comfortable walls of thousands of square feet that I've grown used to and I'm blessed for, and I'm extremely lucky and privileged to have, and instead it'll be a couple hundred square feet. I'm gonna miss all this stuff, all these things, and especially the people therein, especially the people that I love and cherish. But seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and everything else the Lord will provide. So I'm yeah, I know everything will be okay while I'm out and when I return. And as much as it pains me to say, if I do manage to pass away, which I pray does not happen, because that would make these videos so much more painful to watch. but I'm in a good place. If I am dead, I'm in a great place, because I died in the service of the Lord. So there's something. But probably won't happen. I don't think it will. So when I return, I can't wait to see you guys and give you guys the biggest of hugs and shake your hands. Probably forget how to speak English a little bit. I'll probably come back with an accent or a strange speaking pattern, like you know how return missionaries talk, and they'll go up with a sentence and then they'll come down with a sentence, and then they'll come up with a sentence and then come down with a sentence, and then that's how they talk for a month after they return. I hope I talk a little weird. I hope my mission was a success for me, that I'm happy when I return. Not because I'm back, but because I did what I wanted to do. Gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed. I'm so happy right now. I can't stress that enough. I feel so uplifted. The people in my district have helped me realize so much. Like, not realize, like, all of a sudden understand, but realize, like, a slow study process of coming to find out, oh, 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 and then, boom, now I know, now I've realized that there's something very special about X, Y, and Z that I'd never thought of before, thanks to their perspective and their message and what they shared and their testimony. And it's making me realize that I have an amazing opportunity, and everyone does, to listen. Listening to people is such an amazing thing that you can do. And of course I knew that before, but now I'm understanding it. And it seems kind of hypocritical to do that in a video that's 20 minutes and 9 seconds long, where I'm the only one talking. But listening to people is amazing, because we are literally hearing another person's thoughts. Like, how, okay, I know that's like a shower thought, or like a high, like a marijuana thought. But it's amazing to hear what someone else thinks, because their brains are different than ours, and we don't objectively think the same way. So hearing someone from Ohio say something about genealogy or language or science, and then hearing someone from St. George say something about soccer or their testimony, and then comparing and contrasting it with my own, and learning how amazing those testimonies and opinions are. From Smithfield north of Utah to St. George south of Utah, all the way to Ohio, to all the way southwest in Tucson. All of these different opinions and perspectives and livelihoods and backgrounds are shaping me to just really care about what other people have to say. And of course I cared about what other people have to say, but like, this is my first time stepping out into the world. Not to say that I was sheltered. You might say that with reason and validity, but this is my first time just stepping out. And my dad kind of mentioned that today. He said that it's going to be crazy having me gone, because for the first time in 20 years, he'll come home after work to only one person at the home, because I won't be here. So we're all learning something. And I'm so glad to hear things and to witness growth from other people, which in turn helps me grow and strengthens me and builds me up. So when I return from my mission, I can't wait to go to Cup Bop, to go to Roxbury, to go to Fizz, to go to Jake's Over the Top, to go to Cafe Rio, Chick-fil-A, somewhere. And saying all those things, you can pinpoint that I live in Utah for sure. But I can't wait. I can't wait to come back, go to that place with, I dare not list some names of friends, because I know I'll forget one or two and they'll feel bad that I forgot their names. But friends and family of mine, when I come back, I'll take you out or you take me out. Let's go hang out. Let's catch up. I want to hear what great things happened with your life, because you've probably, I hope, read some emails, or maybe read all of my emails, or read a couple, and any amount that you've read is fine, and I appreciate that so much, because I'm going to work hard emailing. And you've watched this video, or you've watched a couple of the videos that have gone up, or maybe you've watched all of them so far and will watch the other 2 that will come. And so you've heard my stories, you've heard how great of a time and sometimes how awful a time I've had. So let me hear from you. And if you can't because you don't live in Utah anymore, email me. This is a threat with love. Email me. Because I want to hear. I want to hear your life, your story, your journey. And I'll get back to you either in email if you do that while I'm out on my mission, or when I come back home. I want to hear from you. I want to listen to what you have to say. I want to grow from you, your experiences. I want to be a better friend, a better person, someday a better father, because of the life that has given you experience. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being my friend, for being a member of my family, for being a missionary companion that I had either in the MTC or that I just got transferred away from. And I told you about my YouTube, or I added you to my email list or Facebook friends or something, I don't know. Regardless of what it is that led you to hear this video and or whatnot, thank you for letting me listen and learn from you. And thanks for letting me come back to a better home. And I hope that I'll make it better too when I come back. We kind of all knew this was coming, though. That I'd be going on a mission. That it would take 2 years. And right now we're at the halfway point. Or if you're watching this in February, we're a little past the halfway point. Or maybe you're watching it on March 13th at 6:30 a.m. when you haven't slept all night, Max Critchlow. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Thank you. We all knew this was coming. So when I return, let's do what we knew was going to happen as well. Let's hang out, let's start playing games again, talk about life again, struggle together with college and jobs and family relationships. Let's cry and let's rejoice. Let's sing songs of happiness and let's share epic battle music together. But most importantly, let's be friends again. Actual friends again, not just I hear from you once a week over text friends. Or I get audio clips from you every other week friends. Let's be us again. But slightly different, because I'll be a returned missionary. And that doesn't mean that I will change who I am. I will always be Dakin Castle. I will always be someone who loves you and appreciates you and will want to be your friend and your nephew or cousin. But we'll only know how good I'll be when I come back. So, at 30 minutes of the video that'll come out a year into my mission, I close in saying that I love you and I thank you. Thanks for waiting for me. Thanks for waiting on me. I'm waiting on myself as well, and I'm waiting for myself as well to come home. I pray that I don't have to come home early, and that these videos aren't released when I'm already back. I hope I'm able to stay out for the whole 2 years. But if not, know that I tried to stay. That I tried to serve a full mission, but I hope I will be able to. Because I know that the Lord gives no commandments unto the children of men, save he shall prepare a way for them. So, hopefully, it's a full mission. And any mission. Let me clarify though. Any and all missions that are served, regardless of the length, are full missions. It just wasn't the same amount of time physically. And I say that because I absolutely love every missionary that served. It's only been a week that I've been in the MTC, not even in the field, and I already have gained an immense respect for people who have served any length in the field. Especially friends like Edric, who unfortunately couldn't proselyte the entirety of his mission due to I believe the word would be congenital or something of that illness. I'm glad that anyone who can want to serve a mission has had the opportunity to. So I'm so thankful for missionaries. And when I come back, I understand now why some families and some people don't want to marry a non-return missionary. I understand. I kind of get it. Because it's hard work and it shows growth. But I also respect those who haven't served missions. Because in their own way, even if they're not a member, they've served people. Heck, most of my friends aren't members, and I would bet will never serve a mission. But I love them because they have served just like a missionary. They've made me a better person, cried in the office right after talking about girls in 2018 or 19. They've wept with me when I had my heart broken after a year and a half of an amazing relationship. They've hung out in the basement watching Bo Burnham at around New Year's. They've had a lot of New Year's parties at my house. We've hung out on Halloween, Valentine's, on Christmases, on New Year's, and throughout all the years of schooling, especially people like Braden and Taj, who I've had the pleasure of being in school with since 4th, 5th-ish grade. Anyway, I'm just so grateful for my friends and family's service to me. So with that, I close. Thank you and I love you. And I hope you don't forget how much I do love and care for you. And I hope that when I return, you can feel that in person. You can feel and see and hear in person just how much you truly do mean to me. Because if God loves all of his children, I too must love one unto another. That is an amazing thing to do. Love one another. So After a year of my mission, thank you. I'll be back soon, before you know it. Before I know it. Yeah. Alright. I love you. You're the best. Have a good night, good morning, have a good day, have a good afternoon. Sleep well. I do not envy the headache you will have when you awake, but in the meantime, rest well and dream of large women. If you don't know where that's from, go watch The Princess Bride. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Good night.